Hi guys, right. I'm off on a bit of a hike. This is something that's been on my bucket list for ages, and that is the Three Peaks Challenge. That's the UK Three Peaks Challenge. So I'm going starting off in Scotland, starting off with Ben Nevis, which is Scotland's highest mountain, going down to the Lake District to do Scaffold Pike, which is England's highest mountain, and then down to Snowdonia to tackle Snowdon, which is Wales's highest mountain. This has all got to be done in 24 hours. So, yeah, I'm quite excited actually. Hasn't quite sunk in fully yet, but I'm excited regardless, because I always get like this before I go on hikes. So yeah, today we are going to be making our way up to Scotland, and we've got the accommodation there. We're going to be staying there tonight, and yeah, with crack of dawn, well, even before the sun comes out tomorrow morning, we will be up and at it. I guess the next time you'll see me will be when I'm on the road. In 3, 2, 1.
And we're off! Here we go! Off to Scotland! Right. I'll show you snippets of the trip. It's not going to be that interesting, it's just going to be the motorway, but hey. So yeah, next time you see me properly, I should be in Scotland. Right, in a bit. We made it. We're in Scotland. So yeah, we're just going to sign into our hotel and get some rest. And yeah, first thing tomorrow morning to start the challenge. It's going to be good. See you shortly. Right, it is 4:20 in the morning here right now in Fort William. So yeah, in about 10 minutes I'm going to meet my mate and outside his room, and we're going to get started. Apparently the beginning of the Ben Nevis Trail is about 5-minute drive away, so how do I feel? It's sort of sinking in now. I've literally got to climb 3 of the highest mountains in Britain. It should be fine. I know it's going to be hard. You don't do these challenges thinking that they're going to be easy. I have no doubt that I'll do it. I've done a lot of hiking in the past, a lot of really tough, strenuous hiking, and I always get there in the end. With things with me, when there's a finishing line, I'll get it. No matter how hard it is or how much I struggle, if I know there's a finishing line, I'll drag myself there to it, even if it kills me. It's going to be about 9 hours of driving. We worked out yesterday we could probably get it done in about 22 hours. So that's what we're aiming for. So we're going to start at the best part, like 5 AM. If we can finish at 3 AM tomorrow morning, that'd be great. Give us then, I think it's about a 4-hour drive back home. Get back for 7. Yeah, and then spend the rest of the day just sleeping, because both of us have work the next day. But it is what it is. Okay. So from here, you're going to be seeing like snippets of my hikes and updates along the way. So yeah, enjoy. Here we go. Right, we're here. we're getting started. The nerves are kicking in, and right, so from here, it's all gonna be snippets of our way up Scafell. Ben Nevis.
That's next.
Yeah, that's next. The whole point of starting this time was to save daylight hours because, you know, it's going to get dark quite early. So, hopefully by the time we get to the top, the sun will be coming out. Anyway, stop waffling. Catch you all in a bit. Bye. Hello everyone, right, we're doing well. I think we're sort of like 3/4 of the way up now. I haven't been vlogging much because you can't see anything, because it's still dark. What time are we at now?
About 7 o'clock.
It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now, I think. So the sun's slowly coming out. So I'll get a snippet when I'm at the peak. But otherwise, yeah, we're doing great. Cheers all. Made it to the first one. I'm absolutely buzzing. So yeah, what we're going to do now is just get our bearings and not mess about. Head back down, get some warm clothes on. Literally only got this and a t-shirt on.
Scafell Pike, here we come.
Yeah, Scafell Pike next. So yeah, thanks for watching too far. It's been fun. Right, catch you in a bit. Hey guys, right, sorry for the lack of content. We basically did Ben Nevis and we didn't have much time to play with, so we just smashed it down the mountain into the car and gone. I've been driving for the last couple of hours. My mate's ticking over now. Yeah, we're doing alright. By the time we get to Scafell Pike, it'll be dark, so it looks like we're going to be doing the rest of the challenge in the night, which should be interesting. But that's fine. We went up Ben Nevis in the dark, so yeah, we should be alright. And plus, also on top of that, I've done Scafell Pike in Sudan before, so yeah, I'm not worried. But yeah, otherwise, we're in good spirits. So yeah, a couple of hours away from Scafell Pike. I will talk to you when I'm there. Cheers, boys and girls. Again, right, so we're nearly there. We're about half hour away from Scafell Pike, and it's getting dark, so that's why I'm doing this now. So yeah, I think the next time you'll see me is probably when I'm at the top, because it's going to be dark. You're not going to see much anyway, and I'll just get, I'll get the camera out and yeah, prove that I've done it. So anxious, but out of anticipation. You know, I mean, like we've done Ben Nevis. It's been a 5-hour drive from Ben Nevis to here, and our hearts are sort of racing a bit. It's like we just want to get this done, and obviously it doesn't stop there, because obviously we've got a 4-hour drive to Snowdonia. Once we get started with Scafell Pike, the nerves will go, and we'll start to enjoy it. I've done Scafell Pike twice, which I've probably said a few times already. I've got a decent head torch, so yeah, I'm not worried. Yeah, anyway, so far so good. We're doing good for time. I mean, by the time we get to Scafell Pike, we would have been on the 12-hour mark, which is not bad considering we've already done the highest mountain out of the 3 and the longest journey out of the 3. So I'm glad we got that done out of the way. So anyway, so yeah, I'll see you at the top. See you later, guys.
Hello everyone, sorry you can't see my face because well, it's dark and there's no the lighting in the car isn't good enough, but not that you want to see my face anyway. Scaffold Pike took us 4 hours. We lost a bit of time because, well, we got a bit lost at the top. Yeah, it was rough, but we got there. So yeah, we're off to Snowdon now. Looking at getting there for what 2 AM, which is not ideal because that will only give us 3 hours. So we're a bit anxious and a bit worried, but we're just we're going to finish this one way or another. Even if we don't do it in under 24 hours, we're still going to go for it. You know, doing all 3 peaks back to back is still an accomplishment in its own right, in my opinion. I'll try to get some snippets along the way, but I mean, we really have got to concentrate on getting this hike complete, this mission done. So anyway, right, thanks for watching so far. We're nearly at the end now. Talk to you shortly. Right, we're coming up to the last stop now. Snowdon, it's raining, we're both exhausted, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. So yeah, we'll have about 3 hours left to go by the time we get there. So yeah, again, not a lot will be going on between now and the top, if we make it. So yeah, I think on the next clip you should see what happens. Alright, talk to you all later. Yeah, that was rough, but we did it, and we're nearly back to the car. We got there in and around 24 hours. It might have been 2 minutes over, or 10 minutes over. We don't care. Beyond the point of caring now. Here he is.
We are knackered.
Yeah.
Really shattered.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the official rules are like you got to be down at the up and down within 24 hours. We didn't do that. We don't care either. We had an amazing time. It really showed what we can do. I will reflect on this properly when I get back, because for now I just want to get back to the base and go home.
Show them that view.
Right, chat to you later. And here I am the next day, fresh as a daisy, just about. So, yeah, it was rough, very rough. Doing all 3 peaks in the dark. Yes, we went down Ben Nevis during the daytime. The sun had come out, but everything else we did in the dark. We got lost at the top of Scaffold Pike. Those who have been to Scaffold Pike before will know that it's not the best terrain up there at the top, and yeah, despite I've been there myself a couple of times, with it being dark, windy, rainy, and a bit cloudy, we sort of like went off track a bit and sort of struggled to find the final trigger point, but we got there. And similar scenario in Snowdon, I went a route I hadn't been before. the pig track, which is actually very easy because when we went down, we were saying, yeah, this is actually a lot easier now. We know where we're going, but of course we didn't know where we were going, and navigating in the night time was so much harder. And yeah, there were times when we were ascending Snowdon that we were sort of tempted to say, you know, stuff it, let's just go back. But no, we ploughed on. So we got to the peak. I think it was more or less round about bang on 24 hours, because I believe we started Ben Nevis at 5 in the morning, the morning prior, and literally when we touched our hands on the Snowdon peak, I checked the time and it was 5 a.m. Now I think the rules of the challenge is you've got to be like up and down at the foot of the mountain again, and then you finish. So that is the finishing line. So we did do that. By the time we got down, I think it was something like 26, 27 hours. But who cares? The fact that we did all 3 peaks back to back in the dark is a massive achievement. I feel really, really proud now. I mean, now it's all sunk in. Because at the time I was absolutely, you know, exhausted. We were driving back home, and we were like, never going to do anything like that ever again. I never want to see another mountain ever again. Of course, this is all ridiculous. Now I had a good night's sleep. You know, I've actually been to work today. I've done a 13-hour shift today. I'm not whinging or moaning. I'm just saying, like, I feel the fact that I'm back at normality now after such a thing sort of helps me reflect a bit on it a bit better. So yeah, if anything, I'm actually more raring to do more stuff like that because, well, I mean, I already do a lot of stuff like that, but what I'm trying to say is like even more intense stuff. Like, I mean, there's a 5 peaks challenge apparently where you do basically what we did, and including the highest mountains in Ireland and Northern Ireland. It's funny, we were talking about that on the way back, and we were like, no, never do that. But now I'm thinking, no, I kind of want to do it now. So I mean, you know, these sort of things are always a big test on your, you know, what you can physically do and mentally do. You know, there is a massive spiritual element to mountain hiking. Being on mountain peaks really do unlock chambers in your brain and unlock chambers in your soul. You know, it's like the ultimate drug. It has so many transcendental elements to it, and every time I do something like this, you know, I just feel reborn. I feel like you know, leveled up, definitely. Even after a short hike up Penifan, like I posted in that video recently, I feel above and beyond than who I was before. I'm sure a lot of you that hike mountains yourselves can relate. So, all in all, absolutely stoked, over the moon. I'm so glad I finally got that ticked off my bucket list. So yeah, there is no big hikes planned now for the rest of the year, or next year for that matter, but there will be stuff coming up. I will no doubt be doing the Westminster Way again in May next year. If those who don't know that, that's a long hike. I think it's 30-mile long hike across the whole of Somerset. I've done that twice now, it's great, I love it. And no doubt more hikes in like Snowdonia, Lake District, and hopefully more of the Highlands, because and Scotland in general, because that's actually the first mountain I've done in Scotland. And that was actually the first bit of hiking I've done in Scotland, so definitely want to do more of Scotland now, because Ben Nevis was beautiful. On the way down, these views were just, oh, we were spoiled. So, right, I won't go on for too much longer. Thank you for watching, it means a lot. Sorry if the filming wasn't that great. It was just literally just me and my camera, just doing snippets as we went along, and like, you know, when we got to the peak, just keep in mind it's pitch black. We just hiked up a mountain, trying to get my camera out and press record. You know, with the wind and the rain and everything else, you know, it was a bit difficult. So yeah, I really hope this has inspired and motivated you to do it yourself. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thanks again for watching, and yeah, onwards and upwards. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, keep checking back for more content.
Cheers everyone. Have a good one.